A lot of people have misconceptions when it comes to wolves. Like, you see this big creature right here. Well, I don't think of it as a creature, but a lot of people will. And you take a look at its posture and how big it is, and you would automatically be scared of it. But in reality, it's just a loving creature. It just wants to be loved, like anybody and anything else. It just wants to be loved. It wants to be loved, and it wants to be accepted. And I think what people really need to do is just educate themselves. That's all they need to do. That's all it will do to you, is lick you and give you lots of hair. That's all you should be not even afraid of, but aware of. So I just want more people to just educate yourself on wolves, because there's a lot of stuff going on with wolves right now. For example, the delisting of wolves. You just have to really just have to really, if you really want to help. That's love right there. Like, the first story I ever read when I was a kid was, I think it was the story of the three pigs and the big bad wolf. That's the first story I ever read, was hearing about a big bad wolf. So my opinion in what I thought until I met these wolves was the big bad wolf. Like, you don't ever hear about like a big bad lion or a big bad cat. It's always the big bad wolf. And I think that's just come through movies, through false interpretations of what we think wolves are really like, and etc. Like man, we just demonized their culture, basically like back like how the Indians were demonized in the 1920s through the early 1970s in older cowboy films. They were always portrayed as the bad guy. For example, the wolves are always portrayed as the bad guy, but in reality, they want nothing to do with men at all. At all. They just want to be left alone.
As we sit here looking down at our home, where we live, makes us really think how lucky we are to be here. In this world full of fear, man either wants to kill us or own us. Our names are Smoky and Suzy. We live in a place called Wolf Connection. We are not what everyone says we are. We are shy and goofy. We don't really want to eat you unless you taste like Skittles. We aren't like other wolves. We were raised by human beings. Most wolves are free and in the wild, where they're supposed to be. We were raised by a man who was very, very nice. He fed us too much, and now we pay the price. In reality, we'd rather live in the wild with our family. But at least here, we are safe to see another day. Farmers and hunters are killing our family. Hunters thinking it's a game, hunting us like we don't got a soul or a brain. Don't they know we could feel pain? We hear about the big bad wolf. We turn our heads thinking, why bad? We are sweet and funny. We'll lick you to death instead of tear you to pieces. Over time, you've forgotten who we are. We are your ancient friends. So let's start off with a clean slate. Our names are Smoky and Suzy. Hi, nice to meet you.